And after Cannonball Run, we have Dragon Lord, which I do like this movie. I wish that I could get a... Jackie Chan didn't dub this, it's somebody else, but the English edition. But wish I could get the Hong Kong Blu-ray with the original audio track, because I feel like this is probably also edited, and a lot of these movies, in a way, they lack something when they get edited and they're dubbed, and it sounds a little weird, but sometimes they don't have the special quality that they originally did, and I feel like that's not the way they were intended to be. So to be able to maybe get this on Blu-ray would help with that. Also, getting the rest of these on Blu-ray just to get the way it was originally presented. So this is a Dimension home video release. Also, Jackie Chan's Project A. This was highly advertised on the VHSs back in the early 2000s, the Jackie Chan movies. This is one of the ones, and for a couple years there, I couldn't find it or anything, and then when I found it, I was so excited. But I actually prefer the sequel, which Jackie Chan directed all three: Dragon Lord, Project A, and Project A2. I know the way they did the cases for these are basically the same. I don't know if they got lazy with that or what, but yeah, Project A2 I actually prefer over Project A. Then we get to 1983 with Winners and Sinners, a comedy film, kind of like an all-star cast there. Directed by Sammo Hung and starring Sammo Hung. Jackie Chan's in it here and there throughout the movie. He's not a main star of the film, but his character is used well enough in these films. And the same goes for My Lucky Stars, which I believe is 1985. Yeah, so he was busy in 1985, but also directed by Sammo Hung, this is the first two in a trilogy. This is number 1, this is number 2, and these are also released by the 20th Century Fox Fortune Star, like early 2000s releases. But they never released the third one. So eventually I had to get it, and this is the way I got it. It's a Japanese Blu-ray, which has the Japanese soundtrack and the Jackie Chan songs presented in this that are probably different from the Hong Kong Blu-ray. So eventually I would like to pick that up. And this also doesn't have subtitles, but for years I had watched it several times online, and it actually it was either an English dub or it had subs each time I watched it. But so I kind of know what's going on. But this is Region A, and it has the Cantonese mono as well as a Japanese dub, but just no English dub and no English subs. So that's unfortunate, but it's still cool that it is available, and I could watch it here in the States. But also directed by Sammo Hung. I really like this. I think it's kind of an underrated one. But if I had to pick my favorite of the three, it would probably be My Lucky Stars. Because that's, I don't know, I think that's the most enjoyable of the three. Also in 1985, he would make probably his biggest movie, next to Drunken Master. It's Police Story. For years I had this on a VHS from New Line Cinema, and I got used to that dub. It wasn't a Jackie Chan dub, but they re-recorded a fresh soundtrack for that, and here Dragon Dynasty was able to get us the original Hong Kong edition, and it has Jackie Chan's theme song, A Hero's Story, which was played during the cast. And this is one of the first movies we got to see outtakes for. I'm sure there's outtakes. I've seen some outtakes for some of these previous films here. But the 80s is when you really started to